Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ritnika and this is Natural Vibrations. I'm sorry I couldn't do the reading for Twin Flames during the new moon. I have been undergoing training and I just got my certification and license, etc. for some new skills that I've acquired. I have become a life coach with hypnosis and timeline technology. Basically, I am an NLP practitioner, and with the life coaching skills, the sessions involve people who wanna, who basically want to get to a certain point in their life. This could be regarding a goal that you might have. It could also be if you have, like, if you're in a relationship or if you're single, to figure out, if you're in a relationship, to figure out how to make the relationship work. If you guys are having difficulties, if you have a career goal in mind, if you have some personal development, something that is holding you back, that is where a life coach comes into play. And I'm really excited that I got to do this training. We also use tools of hypnosis and timeline technology, which was amazing. I actually, the last day of my testing, we had to give it's a 3-hour breakthrough coaching session from start to finish. We gave it to somebody. I had to give it to somebody as a test, and they gave it to me as well. And one of the issues that I've been facing since my childhood is basically issues with my mom. And it was so funny because I actually got to access a memory from the time that I was being born. And it really brought, and I honestly have no idea how it works, but it was so amazing. Like, my subconscious mind was giving me these answers, but my logical mind was like, whoa, this is crazy, and it actually makes, like, puts a lot of things into perspective about how and why certain issues are with us throughout our life. So I will be offering life coaching and breakthrough coaching as another service on my website. So if you guys are interested, it would be lovely if you could head over to naturalvibrations.in and maybe sign up for my newsletter. Or you can go on to my Facebook page, facebook.com, Natural Vibrations India. The reason I asked you guys to head over there is because as I'm getting this new services started, I will be doing some free, yeah, absolutely free giveaway sessions, some free sessions for a few people who are either on my mailing list or on my Facebook. So if you haven't already liked my Facebook page, the links are all listed below. The website, the links are listed below. So I would love it if you guys signed up and at least stayed in touch, and maybe you guys will have an opportunity to try out either a 3-hour breakthrough session where we start from a particular problem and all the way back down to getting through all the blockages, all the plans, and get to an actual action plan. Or we can do it divided into multiple sessions depending on which one you guys get chosen for. Anyway, that's what I wanted to let you guys know. So it's a really cool thing, and I feel it helps everyone and is in any area of your life. So maybe you guys would like to check it out. To get a more better idea of what a life coach does, is you can check out this guy called Tony Robbins. If you don't know who he is, he's just one of the more famous ones. He works with millionaires. Just to give you an idea, he's more business oriented. But yeah, I will be doing all kinds of things. Okay, so as for our twin flame, this is what it is: masculine, feminine, and union. So I feel I picked the cards already, and I'm just going to jump right in. So I've already wasted enough time talking about life coaching with you guys. Just also letting you know, these are general readings and may not resonate with you. You can always book a private reading with me from my website. So the divine masculine, this right now for the next few days, the overall energy for the divine masculine is synchronicity. What this means is the divine masculine is sort of seeing how things are working out for him. He is noticing how everything has a design to it in this universe. When certain things happen to us, they happen for a reason. If you keep seeing somebody's name over and over again, or if there are certain things that happen because you're thinking about them, these are all synchronicity, signs coming from the universe. And the divine masculine is slowly paying attention to them. He's sort of realizing that everything has a design. which is great. The divine feminine, we got three cards that fell out. We've got nature. So the divine feminine is trying to sort of connect with Mother Nature at this time, perhaps be in nature, swimming because summer is coming, maybe taking a hike, a walk, whatever it is, connecting with nature. She's also got perseverance and follow your dreams. The divine feminine this week, the next 10 days, will be really focused on her dreams. And she's sort of persevering, which means she's sort of like, even though she's gone through some rough times, whatever her dreams are, she's now moving ahead with them. And I feel that it's a really good time for new beginnings. So if you guys are trying to do something new, like for me, I'm trying to do a new business, a service, new business that I'm trying to start. At the same time, you guys might have certain dreams that you would like to start. You guys, we've all been through hard times, and we've all been through areas when we have doubted ourselves, but the universe is telling us that we will now start following our dreams, and we will persevere, we will succeed, we will be able to go through it no matter how hard it seems right now, which is amazing. The divine masculine in his spiritual has got focus, and then the second card we've got is vulnerability. This is a confirmation that you're seeking to tread into unknown territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back and allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative emotion. So I feel what's going on for the divine masculine in his spiritual side is that he is now trying to focus on what he truly wants. That may mean that he needs to be a little vulnerable with himself. He needs to sort of face the fear that he has and just be focused. Okay, if I want to get back together with my divine feminine, then I need to sort of not be afraid anymore and be ready to open my heart. Look at that. She's be opening her heart space, So he needs to be ready to open his heart and be vulnerable, because there's always an opportunity or a situation where we could get hurt. It's funny, one of the things I realized which was blocking me from my twin flame union, which I did not know, by the way, that was blocking me, besides, self-love and things like that I always talk about. During my breakthrough session, I realized that I had a limited belief. We all believe certain things. And one of my limited beliefs were that I wanted to, which I didn't realize, once you start digging, that's when it comes up, is that I wanted a relationship and I wanted love, but I didn't want to get hurt. So I basically wanted a relationship without the hurt, which, let's be honest, is never possible in any relationship, whether it's with, a lover, a parent, a friend. There are opportunities where you can get hurt. That doesn't mean it'll break you. So I feel, and that was a big aha moment, and I did certain skills that, to change that belief. And actually, I'm now open to having love, even if I get hurt, because I feel like I deserve that. I deserve to truly have love. And so we did different processes, in this life coaching thing. So it really helped me. And this is where I feel like some of the divine masculine are, that they really need to not be afraid of getting hurt and just focus on what they truly want rather than be focused on what they don't want. The divine feminine has got the mystery card. So the mystery card basically talks about not really knowing where this is going, and the other card she got was reach out. We know you're trying to reach out. We noticed they're both heart-centric. Even though this was a black color card, it was very heart-centric, and this is also heart-centric, which is great mirroring. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to your current situation. Support is as much about physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits, and learning that it is truly okay to accept support however it is presented to you. So in the spiritual realm, I feel the divine feminine are not really sure where this journey is going to take them. They're like, a part of them deep down knows, that everything will work out, but they don't really have a definite proof. We don't see things in 3D, so we're like, there are a lot of things unknown. And I feel like I don't really know where I will end up in this journey. However, the universe is saying is, we know you're reaching out to the universe. And this could also be sort of like a suggestion or advice where If you feel like you don't really know where this is going to end up and how you're going to reach there, it is a good time for you to sort of connect to a higher power that you believe in. It could be anything. It could be the universe, source, God, angels, whatever it is that you believe in. Because there's no right or wrong answer to this. But maybe it's a good time to connect. And for those who are connecting and asking the advice of the universe or God, the universe is saying, we hear you. And it's okay. Just be open to receiving whatever help we send your way. Because sometimes help is not how we expect it to come. Like for me, this training, even though I was doing this training to help you guys and other people, it really sorted a lot of my blockages and a lot of things out for me. So, that was a help thrown my way and I didn't even know it was coming. So you never know. And now it's sort of this mystery or this doubt that I had is sort of clear. One of the exercises I did was basically trying to connect with my divine masculine and understanding what he feels and what he's thinking about and what he's saying, and also me telling him exactly how I feel. And honey, I mean, I don't know who's watching, guy or girl, so honey applies, but oh my God. Like after that, I don't feel like this anymore. I feel like I just know where he's at. Like, even though I don't have any physical proof, I just know what he's thinking, and I just know that it'll all work itself out. The divine masculine in his heart space has got the lady of the lake, absolute truth, courage, self respect, and responsibility, and the dragon, power and strength. So, along with that, he's got serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is the time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentment interfere with your serenity today. So I feel what's going on in the divine masculine's heart space for the next few days is that he is going to start understanding what is the real truth in this situation, and he's going to start getting stronger, and he's not going to let other people's opinion screw with his peace of mind. He's learning to sort of have that self-respect where he can tell people, it could be his karmic, could be his family, could be whatever that is coming in the way that may not agree with what the divine masculine wants to do, to be like, you know what, I have to have the courage and self-respect to do what I think is best. And I'm not going to let your doubts and your fears stop me from being who I am. And to have that self-respect to be like, you know what, you're screwing with my happiness. So please back off and don't ruin it for me. So he's getting that strength and he's finding that peace within, which is amazing. The divine feminine in her heart space has got the frog, cleansing house and releasing emotional baggage. So I feel like the divine feminine, and then, well, let me read the second card, is ancestral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you and we have walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy and we keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here. So basically, what's happening for the divine feminine at this moment is that there's a lot of emotional clearing. A lot of old energies are being cleared. A lot of bullshit that has been holding them back. A lot of blockages are being cleared. A lot of times we have in our DNA certain things which are passed on from, like I said, our past lives, from childhood, from even generations before us, in our genealogy, in our ancestral genes. Maybe there's a history of being oppressed or not being able to stand up or whatever it is. And, that does play a big role in our lives. And I just now realized that how much a role it plays in our day-to-day life. So I feel like a lot of divine feminine are clearing this out, are cleansing these old patterns of belief, cleaning house, getting a new energy, and at the same time they're being grateful for all the lessons that have come their way. Remember that before coming onto this plane, you yourself have chosen the bigger issues to tackle so you can learn the lesson that you're being taught. This is all in your hands. The little things, of course, are day to day, but that we make the choices, but the bigger plans were decided again by you. So nothing is happening to you. You are a part of this. So you have to be grateful for every situation that has come, good, bad, or ugly, because it will have taught you something, and you need to start being grateful for that. And I feel like a lot of divine feminine will reach this place, and that will help them clear their emotional baggage. You know what I mean? When you come to terms with the fact that whatever happened for a particular reason to get you to a particular point, and if that hadn't happened, you would have been a very different person. So you got to start being grateful and appreciative of those things, even if they are hard. The divine masculine in his physical has got restriction, and then he's got ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help ground yourself and reconnect with divine source. So I feel like the divine masculine may not be have been able, maybe he's been trying to make a move. This could be a move in work, in like life, moving somewhere, making changes in his life. At the same time, he might be trying to reach out to the feminine, but a part of him in the physical is sort of being blocked. And what he doesn't realize is that sometimes you get blocked by the universe because you're not fully ready to take that step. So not every divine masculine is blocked. Some have passed this and gone, because these timelines, they vary. They're not the same for everyone. It's just the overall focus of what's going on and how quickly somebody gets through it. So some of them may feel that even though all of this is happening, they're still feeling blocked. They can't move forward. And the universe is saying is you can't move forward because you don't need to right now. What you need to be focused on is that you need to ground yourself. Maybe your energies are not right. You're not centered. Because if you're not centered and you don't ground yourself, you may not be able to do things the way you would actually want them to do. Or sometimes when we are like really stressed out and we don't know how to do something, it kind of screws up with our overall planning. If you try to ground yourself and remain calm, answers will start flowing. But in order for those answers to come, you need to be centered. And I think that's what the divine feminine, masculine are feeling, that, oh my God, I can't move forward. And the universe is like, chill out, ground yourself, get centered, get your peace of mind, and then move forward. You will find the solution. You will find the answer. The divine feminine, we've got 4 cards here. She's got letting go and the hawk, omens and messages. So I feel like she is now letting go of a lot of crap, because we have the cleaning of the house earlier. So in the physical, the divine feminine might also be letting go of situations and people that no longer serve her. This could mean like shifts in work, shifts in life. I know I do definitely feel this. A lot of times we have people in our inner circle, like our friends or close family, who don't really help us, stay on our highest good, on the path of our highest good. And sometimes it is important to let that closeness go. I'm not saying get rid of these people completely, but maybe sort of put them in that outer circle, because you're not really, you need to sort of be who you are, and these kind of people or situations are just pulling you down and not letting you be yourself. At the same time, we've got the hawk, which is the divine feminine at this moment might be getting messages. Now, this could be physical messages, emails, phone calls, etc., that are giving them some clues on how to let go, or the situation they need to let go of. It could also be the universe telling the divine feminine through the universe's way of communicating and telling them that, look, this is not the right person or situation for you, and maybe you need to let that go. At the same time, we've got stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be victor. So this is talking about how, even though the divine feminine, this is all going back to standing your ground to what you believe is your true thing, whether you get a gut feeling, whether you get a sign from the universe, and letting go of people and situations that no longer serve you. It's all going hand in hand. You're letting go of situations because you're standing your ground and what you want and how you want it. You also have the give back card, divine feminine, which says, today is a day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirit, as it is highly likely that someone really needs it today. The other message at this time is that maybe Divine Feminine, as you're letting go of shit that no longer serves you and standing your ground, you may also want to look at giving back to people that might need help. There may be people in your life that need your support right now. So maybe figure that out. And this doesn't have to be the people that you're getting rid of. But it could also be just general people close to you that you haven't. Another way of giving back is not just to people, but NGOs and like charity and things like that, helping somebody who really needs help right now, because that will just make you feel better in your heart. It'll make you feel what you're meant to be doing and who you truly are. We're all meant to come on earth to serve, whether it's serving like this or serving as simple as asking somebody, are you okay? That's also in a way you're serving. Now, the union energy for this week, 10 days, is learning and teaching. So I feel like both the divine masculine and the feminine have been learning a lot of new lessons. And at the same time, we've got the death card, which is change. This has been popping up a lot. The change card, we have been going through massive changes, and I personally definitely feel it. The divine feminine is going through a change. The divine masculine is going through a change. There's massive change happening. That always means change. It does not actually mean die. But it's basically when you reach that moment where you can no longer take the situation as it is, because it just reaches the point where you're like, I've had enough and I need to change. That is what the death card means. And change is occurring. Changes, you're making changes and you're learning. Because when you make changes, you learn from the past and you're like, you know what? This is not what I want. This does not fulfill my desire. This does not make me happy. And hence you're learning and teaching. So this is beautiful. We are right on track. The other two cards you've got is listen. You have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath. And be proud. It is time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it is important to stop and acknowledge what you have achieved. Now, what I feel, the be proud, is about the lessons we have learned. Going back to the teaching and the learning, we've all learned certain lessons. So be proud of that. I want you guys to look at how far, when you first started your twin flame journey, when you first started a journey of transformation, look how far you've come. Be proud of what all you've achieved, even if you're not in union, even if union is 10 years away. Aren't you grateful and proud of how much progress you've made? Are you not putting that in? Why aren't you not giving that it's like celebration, or it's like highest thing that you need to? Be proud of how far you've come, because that is what you need to. This is what the whole journey is about. It's about learning lessons. It's not about union. And yes, union is always a side effect, which is a great side effect. But it is about being so much better than we thought we could be. And the card listen could be listening to other people who are who are around you, but I feel it's like listening to that inner feeling, that intuition, that listening to the signs that the universe is giving us. And signs that the universe gives is usually through our intuition or from synchronicities. It's to just truly listen to our heart's desires and the signs that the universe is trying to give you. So if you are still in this process of change and things are seeming tough for you, listen to your gut. Listen to the signs the universe is sending you. The universe is always helping you throughout, always, always, always helping you. There is never a time when the universe is not supporting you. You just have to be willing to listen. Alright, I'm going to pull, I didn't do this earlier, but I'm going to just pull one card from the Whispers of the Love as the overall message for this week's Twin Flame reading. Universe, the gods and goddesses, need to know at this moment regarding union. Let's see, I hope one card falls out. These card decks definitely stick to each other, and sometimes too many come out. So come on, universe, I would love just one card. I don't know. Aha! There you go. Nice one, universe. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. This is the advice regarding union. Now, this could, for the divine masculine, this could mean obviously A, reaching out to the divine feminine. But it could also be take actions in the physical once you're done centering yourself towards what you truly want. That is the most important step. And for the divine feminine is telling you, take action on letting go of shit that is blocking you, that is no longer serving you. Action doesn't always mean towards union, but action in your life that you are saying, you know what, I am ready to change. I'm ready to follow my dreams. I'm ready to follow my heart's desire. You both need to start taking action. Talk is cheap, as they say, and we've been talking for a very long time. Now it's time to take action. All right. I hope this reading resonated with you. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can email me at naturalvibrationsindia@gmail.com. Also, do like my Facebook page. Do subscribe on the mailing list, which is available on my website. I will soon be getting my programs for life coaching ready and out there with prices. It is a long-term thing. It can be 1-hour sessions or a full 3-hour breakthrough, which can happen in person or on Skype. I will be in the UK in June, so any of my British clients or British viewers, if you like to book a session, you can email me and we can already plan that out. And I will soon start doing some videos about personal development and taking our power back and how to sort of, just do things from our heart for ourselves, getting what we want. And I'm going to try to cover different concepts from law of attraction to actual simple tips and tools to clarify what our basic needs are, what our basic desires are. So this channel will be more than readings, and I hope you guys are okay with that. Because a lot of us just want to know when our divine masculine is gonna come, but we're not gonna be truly, even if they come back, you're not gonna be truly happy together till you figure out what you need to work on and figure out your own baggage and clear that. I will be also doing some tapping videos, which you guys could probably follow along. That we can help clear, to do little basic tapping stuff at home that can help you feel better. So it is very important that you guys watch those videos. It's okay if it doesn't resonate with you, but just to let it get you thinking about your own personal development, because that is the only thing that will help you sustain a happy relationship in the end. Alrighty, take care. Bye.